This is tough. I know that's odd.
Is it hurting you?
No, it's just I just don't use the muscles in my face, and so I don't really speak the whole way that I should be speaking using muscles. So it's like I'm not familiar with how to use the muscles in my face. Hi everyone, my name is Will Thomas, and I work at Victory Church as the building director. I'd like to share my story with you. Over the last 4 years, my teeth have rotted. And so my teeth are in this state because growing up, I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't learn how to brush my teeth, and I thought it not important to brush my teeth. I also wasn't really well nutritioned. I didn't eat the best food, and so I didn't have the nutrition I needed to take care of my body in the way that it was needed to be taken care of. Drugs and alcohol. Going through bouts of over a decade with drugs and alcohol, it was the last priority to take care of myself. And so my teeth had not just rotted physically because of my lack of hygiene, but it was also because of the drugs themselves. My quality of life is affected in ways such as I'm unable to express myself in the way I would like, not able to articulate myself in my relationships, which sometimes causes angst, anxiety, and a little bit of depression, and maybe some fear in my life because it becomes difficult to build that relationship with people. Because one thing I understand is that people do rely on some cues non-verbally that people speak of, or that just are apparent of the body, and since I fail to express, those aren't necessarily picked up on. Another way that this affects my quality of life is that I don't smile. And so my relationships with people for the longest time I believed was stagnant because I understand people are looking for my facial expressions to kind of gauge where I'm at and what I'm saying non-verbally, and I don't express in that way. So since my teeth have gotten worse, it's actually been a benefit. It has paid a greater dividend than I ever would have imagined. 4 years ago, I made an attempt at getting these teeth, and I believed in my heart absolutely that soon I would have my teeth. And it didn't work out like that. But over the last 4 years, I've been taught things that I never would have learned in any other way. So there is triumph in this story, and I have had victory. And the victory is, once I thought that I would never be able to establish a relationship with people because I was so embarrassed of my teeth, how they were, how they got there, and what shape I was in, that I didn't think I would be able to converse with people to be able to build a relationship. So over the last 4 years, my teeth have progressively gotten worse. They haven't gotten better. I've lost some have chipped away, some have just fallen out. But within that 4 years, I've learned a great deal of things. Things that have paid benefit to me that I would have never learned any other way. And so I've learned to speak with clarity. I've learned to speak concisely. Because I didn't want to speak as much, I made sure that the words I was using was more direct and to the point. I learned to express myself in other ways other than just by the words that I was speaking. In fact, the relationships that I have now have been built in such turmoil of my life that it has built a resilience and a grit in me to persevere, to know that everything is possible with God.
I have known Will, I think, for about 2 years, and I met Will Thomas, much like I think most of the people here.
Will was one of the first people I met here at Victory. He was out at the front of the building, waving people into the parking lot with a big smile.
Every weekend, he has a chance to influence and greet over 1,000 people.
For many months, he was responsible for being the very first person that most people would encounter and see when they came to Victory Church.
Almost every time I drive in the driveway, he'd be out the road waving and flagging people in.
I want you to imagine for a second somebody, you putting yourself in Will's shoes, someone that is self-conscious about their smile, and maybe has a little bit of struggle with that.
Will himself sometimes comes across as being guarded, and part of that has to do with self-consciousness that he has because of his teeth. And so for Will, you'll hardly ever see him smile a full smile because he's worried that other people will not accept him because of his teeth.
What type of dude Will is?
He has a huge heart to serve others and is always willing to jump in and help out.
He's a kind dude. He shows love, and he just continues to encourage people.
Will is just one of the kindest, most genuine people that you would ever meet. He's the type of person that would quite literally give you the shirt off of his back. He goes above and beyond. He goes out of his way to help others. I've seen him just do things and above and beyond to make people feel welcomed, to make sure that they feel loved and appreciated and accepted without any type of judgment.
Like he'll look for the person that maybe looks out of place. He'll go make them feel welcome and let them know they belong and they're loved and they're valued.
I can't be more impressed with him as a man of character and just love his enthusiasm for life. William's personality is so outgoing and people are naturally drawn to him. And so I know that this will really create another level of confidence in him. So thank you for recommending William for this incredible honor.